Hey, what's up, everybody? Soul Rubber here. Thanks for watching, guys. Today, guys, I want to talk about this new movie that's out called Bob Marley One Love. Yes, I went to go see the movie, and I'm going to let you guys know what I thought about it real quick. So, anyway, myself, I'm actually a huge Bob Marley fan. Like, I like Bob Marley for years. I have t-shirts, CDs, posters, everything about Bob Marley. I've read books about him, especially there's a book called Catch a Fire. I forget the name of the author, but it's a story of Bob Marley's life. I've always found him to be a very interesting person or figure in history. And I don't know, I think he had a lot to give. And he did give a lot through music and through helping other people and trying to spread a message of peace. But of course, I think he could have done a lot more if he would have lived a little longer. But anyway, to the movie, which stars Kingsley Ben-Adir. He plays Bob Marley in the movie. And there's also Lashana Lynch. She's the actress who's in the movie that plays Rita Marley, who is Bob Marley's wife. So anyway, from the bat, I'm gonna let you guys know that I love this movie. I thought this movie was great. The music was good. The acting was really good. The story was good. Now the thing about this movie to let you guys know that it takes place at a certain time in Bob Marley's life. It actually takes place in his 30s. It does have flashback scenes where it goes back to when he's younger, and it shows a little bit like how he got started singing and how he met Rita Marley, who became his girlfriend, and later became his wife and his baby mama and all that. But those scenes were really cool. I really liked them, the flashback. I thought that it would have been cool to see more of that, like if the movie was longer. It would have been cool to see a lot more of that in the beginning, but they chose not to do that, so what can I say? But that part, it was pretty cool though, just to see how they started. And the Simmer Down scene, which was the Bob Marley and the Wailers, his band, that was like one of their first songs called Simmer Down. And they actually, not to give away too much, but they performed it in the movie when they were younger, when they were first coming out. And that scene is really cool, how they impressed this one club owner by singing this new type of reggae music that was coming around at that time in the 60s when he was coming up. Anyway, so most of this movie takes place when Bob Marley is older, in his 30s, and he's actually he's a pretty popular guy, Jamaica and stuff, and he hasn't really hit too heavy in America. So they have a new idea to come up with this new album, and everybody gets together. And it's really cool, like how they actually show like the studio, like how they're in the studio coming up with the songs, how they came up with the ideas for different songs, how he came up with Three Little Birds. Everybody knows that song. 3 little birds is at my doorstep, singing sweet songs. Okay, let me stop. But anyway, they talk about how he came up with that song. It shows like how he came up with, oh pirates, yes they robbed by. Sailed I to the merchant ships. I forgot the name of that song. Won't you help me sing songs of freedom? All I ever had. Redemption song. That's the name of it. My bad, guys. Redemption song. So anyway, they show like how he came up with that. Just playing like on his acoustic guitar. All these songs are huge hits now. There's huge like legendary songs, and it's really cool how they show like how he came up with the ideas for the songs. And a lot of it was really cool. A lot of it, he had a very strong woman, Rita, who was played by Lashana Lynch. And she's amazing in this movie. She does such a good job being his wife, and it's so cool. She sings with the band. They saw her singing. She, all the famous background oohs that Bob Marley and the Wailer are known for. Like she's the originator of all that background oohs and ahs and the harmonies and stuff that are behind Bob Marley. And she's really strong, pushing him in the right direction, showing him stuff that he needs to do. And it's really cool to see her input and on different songs that she thinks are hits, and like, this is a good song, you should roll with this song. So it was really cool to see that he did have a strong woman behind him pushing him. Now there's a lot of things that the movie didn't show, which I kind of understand. There's a lot that goes on with Bob Marley. The guy has like, I don't know, 20 albums. He had like 5 or 6 hit albums back to back to back. So there's a lot of stuff going on in between those times that they couldn't put into one movie. So we just see this certain period in time. And then they also show there's a very a famous concert that he does where he brings some political people together, and that's kind of towards the end of the movie. That's a big point in history, and then like Jamaican history and stuff, and reggae history. And they also show an attempted assassination on Bob Marley and the Wailers, which is really cool, intense scene. I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to give away too much, but that's in there too, which is a pretty pivotal part in Bob Marley's life and career. So anyway, all in over, it's a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. There's some things are not in there. You know, you might want it to be a little longer. It's not as long as like some of these 2-hour movies that come out with these days. But what's in there is really good. The music's amazing. The music scenes are really cool. The acting is really, really good. Like, these guys do a really good job with the acting. Now, one thing is the Jamaican accent. The Jamaican accent, guys, is really, really strong, man. I mean, really strong, man. And there are some parts I couldn't really understand. I understand a lot of it. You know, I grew up in Florida, so I know a lot of the Jamaican dialect and stuff. I understood a lot of it, but some of it I didn't understand. So just letting you guys know, some parts you might not understand because the Jamaican accent is so heavy, but it's still cool too to actually, like, you know, see their culture, hear their language, the Jamaican language, and the people of the Caribbean, how they spoke. And it's just cool. I like the accent myself. I wish I could do it a lot more. I think it's a really cool accent, and it's really funny, certain words and stuff that they say. But anyway, so let you guys know that part. And yeah, it's really good. I definitely would recommend this movie. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Only reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 all the way, because I wish it was a little longer. I wish I would have spent more time with him as a young kid when he's coming up and learning how to play. Oh, my bad. They also show his father, who his father was, where he came from, his mom, where he came from. There's a lot of flashback scenes in here. So I would recommend, just when you watch it, just kind of take it all in. Kind of don't question too much stuff, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's for you to think about later maybe. I don't know. But overall, I think it's a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really good movie. You guys should definitely go see it. If you're a big Bob Marley fan like me, you're probably going to love it. If you don't really know too much about Bob Marley, I think you still enjoy it. It's like a good history lesson, and it's really cool to see how Jamaican music became so popular in America. And, like, you know, right now we have reggaeton. Everybody's singing reggaeton, doing reggaeton, which comes from reggae music, roots reggae music. You know, there's a lot of artists, but hey, Bob Marley and the Wailers, they're some of the originators of this type of music. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'm So Rebel. Hope you guys have a good weekend. And if you get a chance, check out Bob Marley One Love, man. It's Irie, man. You're gonna love it. Peace.